What was your favourite part of the last podcast? I think mine was, I just backwashed into my own drink. What was your favourite part of the last podcast? Vape break?
Vape break. That one.
Mine was nice.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Or the
Beep! We had to do a couple of those last time. Maybe we can try and minimise it this time.
No, dude. Do you know, I listened to the rest of it on the way home, right?
Yeah.
And because the sound quality was so shit, I had it turned up all the way in the car, right? And I'm driving, I'm listening, and I know it's coming up to the part about where we say our partner's name. And I was like, oh, okay, I've got the volume turned up all the way, and all of a sudden the whole car goes, quang! And I was like, whoa! I was like on the freeway, and I was like, if I wasn't like a skilled driver or like a confident driver, I'm not even joking, I would have yeeted into the emergency lane. It actually scared the fuck out of me. Like,
Oh my
I'm
god,
not
that was
joking.
I warned you that I ducked it.
Yeah, but it was so like loud, like because I had it turned up all the way to hear it.
You idiot. 3, 2, 1.
Action! Welcome back to the therapy table.
Where we talk all things NDIS, therapists, and so much more. I'm your host, Portia.
And I'm your co-host, Hayley.
And today we are going to be talking about, what have they put? Why didn't I get the funding? So today we're going to be talking all things NDIS funding. Tea.
Ready to pull your hair out? Let's go. My nose is right.
How funding decisions actually work. So funding decisions are based realistically off the circumstances of the participant. And again, if anyone from the NDIS, like actually from the NDIS is watching, if we're wrong, correct us in the comments, right? Because we always want to learn. I find, from my time as being a coordinator and my time in the NDIS, it's realistically based on the circumstances of each person. So it's different between each person.
Yeah. I think also if it's your first plan, or like...
They're usually pretty low.
Yeah, they're usually pretty low, they're usually pretty shit, and then over time...
They increase.
They increase because they don't want to go, oh, bang, here's $150,000.
They might for someone, though, who's significantly like maybe wheelchair bound or cognitively unable to make their own decisions, including,
Obviously.
those who are possibly like cerebral palsy, Down syndrome.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm speaking like, like psychosocial patients. Your first plan or like, ASD level 2, like your first plan's probably going to be pretty shit. Like, let's be real.
Be prepared for it. Like, I just had one of our parents...
If it's good for your first plan's good, oh my god, don't even fucking say a word.
Don't say a word, take it as it fucking comes. But I've just had a parent who's come on board with us. She got her first NDIS plan that we helped her get. They only gave her $8,000.
Yeah.
So, but I did say to her, I'm like, look,
it's not ideal, but
it's not amazing. And you're right, it's not ideal because we also have to get an FCA done. We have to get so many different reports. But it's how the cookie
crumbles, I think.
Yeah.
It's how the cookie crumbles. It's like you're not going to go and buy, I don't know, like 150 laundry pods because you think they're going to be good. You're going to go and buy the small pack, see if you like them.
Then, like what we did with the coffee. Yeah. Yeah, like what we did with the coffee beans. Like we bought a small pack to see if we all liked it.
Weird analogy, but it makes sense in my head. If it works, it works, mate.
It works,
If it broke, don't fix it.
But, so, who actually helps us get funding approved? Realistically, if it's a child coming in the NDIS, always start paediatrician or psychiatrist.
You need a diagnosis.
Have to have a diagnosis, and the only two people who can give you that are the paediatrician and or the psychiatrist.
Yeah. Like, I remember someone in my family, it took them so long to get diagnosed. So long.
Yeah.
So long. Like,
really
ages.
long. It can take a very long time, and especially the wait at the moment for a paediatrician is fucked. Paediatricians are telling people who don't even have a child to put their name on a fucking wait list.
Yeah, and they're so expensive.
$400 just to tell me that my kid's got fucking, I don't know, sniffly nose. No.
Yeah, but I think like your specialist pediatricians.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I remember the person in my family that was getting it. It was almost like, I think one of the pediatrician appointments were like $500. Like I'm not even kidding, and it was just to go over the diagnosis. They were already all like diagnosed, I'm pretty sure.
Like self or professionally?
Professionally diagnosed.
Yeah.
But then I think they went back to discuss the diagnosis, and it was like $500 or something like that. It's crazy. Bloody crazy. That's my fucking rent. Like, what? What happened to bulk billing?
Honestly, that's like a tire on my car. Like, it's fucked. Yeah. It's so fucked.
It's like a full set of tires for my car. What do you mean?
Do you know what I was told once? Listen to this, right? Someone told me once that they tried to get on the NDIS with a self-diagnosis.
Are you crazy?
Where did you get your degree? The cereal box?
Like, fuck me, Dad. Come. Anyway.
People fuck. But, yeah, evidence-based decisions. So, with your support coordinator, so for example, if you're on the NDIS and you have a support coordinator, they're going to say, OT, FCA. We need a functional capacity assessment because we need to assess your capacity to live independently or manage your day-to-day lives.
I think risk assessments too would be helpful.
Especially if they're behavioural. Mm-hmm. Like, risk assessments are a big thing.
It's a lot of money out of pocket. But I 100%. Think in the end, if it's done correctly and you get a really good outcome, it's so worth it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. Like, we've helped... So if we have, like, say, a child on the NDIS and a mother has come to us like, I think my other child might need to be diagnosed as well. We do everything we can to help them, and we try to find them the cheapest options.
Yeah.
Like, we do. Like, that's what we do. We go out of our way. But, like, the cheapest option is, like, sometimes just from a psychologist to do an assessment and recommendation. It's just shy of $2,000. The fuck?
Yeah. It's nuts. Nuts.
See, sometimes I wish, like, I had the, like, intelligence to go back to uni, study psychology, do my honours in psychology, and be able to help these people. But, like, fuck that. I don't want to go back to uni. I know I'm already in uni.
I just couldn't. Simply. Just couldn't.
No.
I could do, like, a 6 month course, part-time, not full-time. I could...
Online?
Yeah. No, I can't do it online.
So you would drive?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No, I would, because if it's online, if my old job's watching me, I don't really care. You just kidding. Right? I used to work from home, and I'd start at like 5 a.m. And I'd be on my computer. I was working in transport, so nothing to do with NDIS, guys. Don't worry, I'm not doing this to you. I had been in this job for ages, and long story short, these motherfuckers like really fucked me over. Like, they made me redundant, then they asked for me back a week later because they couldn't function, right? And I was like, right, okay, I'll do that. I did it for 2 years where I worked from home, right? And it only was like in the last 6 months that I was like, fuck these cunts. So I would turn my computer on, go to sleep and wait for the phone to ring. If the phone didn't ring, I was sleeping.
Solid.
If the computer didn't ding, sorry, nothing for me to do. And then they employed people from overseas.
To do your job?
Yeah, they employed people from overseas to do my job. And I was like training them, and I was like, go fuck yourself, mate. I'm not training my replacement.
That's so weird. Like, I've had a job where I've had to train a replacement, but they didn't tell me it was my replacement?
Yeah, I've done that too before.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've done that too.
I fucking hate people.
I had a job and anyway, we're going off topic.
I know we do that a lot. Okay. That's okay.
I think also how funding decisions actually work. I think you need, like, your application doesn't go through an automated system.
No, it doesn't. It actually, they have automation to a certain point.
Yes.
Right? So, like, say I send in an NDIS third party, it's got my participant's name, their details, their NDIS number. I think there's an automated system that'll actually put that in its file.
Yeah.
It'll go straight to that file.
And provide the authority.
100%. Yeah. But if you've ever been to the Brotherhood of St. Lawrence, it's like a mouse maze. There are people fucking everywhere, and that's just the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
So it is nuts. Like, you walk in and there's like 12 people sitting this way, another 15 sitting fucking that way. It's crazy. Yeah. It looks like this massive fucking call center, and it's only the Brotherhood.
Yeah. So can you imagine like what all the other places look like?
I think they all work from home though.
Gee.
But don't quote me. Again, if you work at the NDIS, tell us.
Oh my God, that's so crazy, because do you know what? The NDIS is massive and there is so many employees. Like, what's their employee count? I think it's like over 1 million.
It has to be. Around Australia.
Google. Hey Siri.
You reckon?
Go fuck yourself, mate. How many employees do NDIS have? Oh, over 11,000. So I was being a little bit dramatic.
You good at that.
But if you're including ecosystem employees, which would be like us, over 300,000 employees.
And it's growing every day.
It's growing every day. So if you think about it, everyone's working from home. Why the fuck are the roads still busy? The fuck?
Bad.
Like, that is crazy.
Like, get off the fucking road. I want to do my zoomies.
Yeah, so going back to my point, I think, like, you need to remember, like, people are human too. So if you have siblings and you're trying to apply for the NDIS for them, you might not get the same.
No, you won't get the same outcome. Like, we have a set of twins, and this literally happened to the set of twins.
Yes.
One twin got a better plan than the other one.
Yeah. If you're lucky, you might get the same, like, what do they call them? The planners?
The same planner, yeah.
Yeah. You might get the same planners.
Yeah.
Like the people that approve your plans and be like, yep, they get this amount and that amount, this amount, that amount. If you're lucky. But 99% of the time, you're going to get a different...
Yeah, it's like...
And they view it differently. Like, everyone's human, and it's a human system.
Yeah.
So it's, as bad as it sounds, like, it's up to their interpretation.
It is. And that's the hard part. Because, like, sometimes we deal with planners who are just so beautiful. I've had planners just ring me just to check in to see how the client's going.
Yeah.
And see how their plan's working.
Yeah.
But I get ones that are like, well, I make the decisions. And I'm going to determine what this person gets. Like, they go
it's
on
like a power trip.
Yeah, it's like this big power trip. And every time I speak to one of them, I go fuck yourself. Because how can you do a job that is literally determining someone's independence and their growth?
No, but it's not even that. It's like you hold the fucking power to determine whether someone has a good fucking life or not.
And their family. Because the family suffers too.
That too. So it's like, there would be, like, everybody has a nasty side. So I think there would be some really, like...
brutal people out there.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back to that.
I know from experience, when I would be working and I would get on a phone call or something like that, if I even detected a slightest bit of tone in your voice, nah, I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you. And I know it shouldn't apply in the NDIS because that's not what the NDIS is about, but people are people and people are going to do what people do.
Well, we also have, like, our psychosocial participants who act like that too. It's like, well, I'm on the NDIS. You are at my beck and call. No, I'm not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No. And especially, like, when it comes to, like, them understanding our professional boundaries as well.
Yeah, that's a big one. I think we touched on that in the last one.
We did, yeah.
And I feel like it's an ongoing...
It's never going to stop.
It's never going to stop. And I think it's because we have such a good relationship with our participants that they almost feel like... Which is great. It's great that they feel like they're our friends, but it's tenders on the line. Like,
yeah.
Come on, leave me alone. Yeah.
Go away. But why reports don't guarantee funding as well? Like, some reports... Like, you might go and get a Vineland assessment and you're in your 20s. Vinelands are usually for children. So, or early intervention. So what a Vineland does is it actually determines whether a participant can understand the difference between something. So, like, what do 7 and 9 have in common? They're both numbers.
Dude, I wouldn't even have said that.
But, like, what's the difference between an orange and an apple?
One's orange.
One's orange. Those sorts of things are on a Vineland. We've had one kid say, should I act dumb? No, absolutely not. Do it properly. Because we need to know your cognitive ability.
Yeah.
Like, I know that the assessment is, like, realistically, for someone it might be stupid, but for someone else it might actually be very hard. We don't know because we're not in on those assessments. That's done with the psychologist or the BSP.
That makes sense because I struggle with, it's so weird, and I think it's because we're in that generation where we rely on our phones a lot.
Ooh.
I can read.
Yeah.
I can read, like, give me a fucking big word, I'll get that word out. If it's like a, like, example, like, we have a staff member in here, she's Lebanese, and we were hiring someone that had a Lebanese name. Like, I look at it as if I'm trying to say it in English, where she would look at it as if she says it with, like, the roll of the tongue and stuff like that. So I asked her, like, how do you say it? This is like, you know, like how I would say it.
Yeah.
Because reading it in English language, how I said it is how you're going to say it, right? But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is I can read and I can write, but it's weird, but I can only write if I'm typing it. I can't write it with a pencil.
Like I have to type it to make sure it's right, and then I can write it. I'm like that too, especially when I write like things like anniversary. Don't ever fucking ask me to spell out anniversary. And it took me 4 weeks to be able to say the fucking word antecedent. And I'm a BSP.
Yeah. Do you know what? During COVID, because I had like, I used to mispronounce words so bad. I still do to this day. Like I say get.
Yeah.
Use fucking hang shit on me for all the time.
Go on, get.
Get out of here, boy. But like I remember during COVID, instead of saying specifically, I would say pacifically, and I did my whole life, and I found it so hard to like when I'm having general conversation to go specifically instead of pacifically.
Oh, don't worry. At Macca's one, so I'm grown up in a Maltese culture. Like I'm Maltese, so I've come from an ethnic home.
Yeah.
But I always thought towel was actually called a bitcha. But in Maltese, that means towel. So I went to Macca's and I went to work and I go, oh, can I have the bitcha? And they're like, the what? I go, the bitcha?
Oh my God. Do you know, that reminds me, I met a person once and it was like, they came over to my house. We were having like I was younger, like just had heaps of people over for a party or whatever. And I was making ham cheese toasty. And he goes to me, can you make me a Breville sandwich? I'm like, what the fuck is a Breville sandwich? And he goes, well, the machine's called a Breville, so it's a Breville sandwich. I'm like, no, motherfucker, this is a toasted sandwich. A Breville is the brand. A Breville's not even what the piece of equipment is called. That is just what...
It's literally called like a sandwich.
A Breville sandwich press. It's not called a Breville. Or like a power washer...
Breville, sponsor us.
Or like a power washer, I call it a kasha because that's the brand.
A what?
A kasha washer.
Oh, I was like,
right,
what?
a kasha washer because that's the brand. But then like a lot of people call it like a pressure washer or whatever they call it.
I call it a gurney.
That too. I think mum calls it a gurney.
I don't know, that's what my dad calls it, so I call it
That's like
gurney.
That's like in Sydney, they call potato cakes scallop potatoes.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And I'm like, no, scallop potatoes are the creamy scallop potatoes.
Yeah, but they...
You know the ones that I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about because like when my nan, God rest his soul, when he was in the hospital when he had leukemia, he asked for scallop potatoes and he was eating them. He goes, where's the scallops? Like he thought it actually come with fucking seafoods.
Oh my God, do you know my dad used to be fucking obsessed with scallops from like the fish and chip shop?
Oh, yum!
The fried ones, he would, and his favourite part was the orange bit.
No, I picked that shit out.
No, he would like inhale it like a fucking Dyson vacuum. Like fucking Jesus. I like them too, but do you know what's weird? I can, like, me and my partner will go to like a really nice restaurant and he'll be like, I'm going to get some like scallops, and I'm like, yep, and I look at him like, I can't fucking eat that, but get me to a fish and chip shop with their scallops, fucking.
It's so different.
It's like, I need it to taste like shit.
I need it to be butched and fried.
Yeah.
Fried.
That's like calamari. I don't want it from fucking Hunky Dory, mate. I want it from a fish and chip shop in a ring, deep fried.
Stringy as fuck.
Imitation crab, disgusting.
I don't understand what this has to do with the NDIS.
I know.
I guess
we're just rambling.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like we do take the time to explain all the reports that are needed. I would say, and this is my recommendation, so don't come for me if I'm wrong. This is just what I recommend. And if you have recommendations, like tell us your thoughts. But when you're going for your NDIS application, if you can get your hands on a functional capacity assessment,
please
do
don't
it.
apply until you have everything.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point putting in the application and you've got no documentation because they're just going to go, where's all your documents?
Yeah.
And they're just going to
flick it out. Or they
out.
might not even ask you where all your documents are, and they might just knock you back.
So make sure you've got an FCA, your diagnosis. Oh my God, diagnosis. Please, for fuck's sakes, apply with your diagnosis.
Yeah.
Right? If you have any school documentation, especially if you're applying for a child, school reports, cognitive assessments, anything you've got, send it in. It doesn't matter if it's anything to do with their functional capacity, their cognitive ability, or their education status, I would say. send it.
Yeah. Even if they don't look at it, it's there.
At least you've still sent it in.
Yeah.
Like when I do a plan review, I send in school reports because realistically, like between us versus the teacher, how often are we with these kids?
Oh, too much.
You know what I mean?
Too bloody much.
But at the same time, they're with them every day. We're only with them like once or twice a week.
Yeah, true.
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really hard when like the schools won't let you in to do your...
Oh, don't get me fucking started on that.
Yeah.
Mate, we have a job too, especially wellbeing staff. Yeah, listen up. We got a job too. Unfortunately, we do have to come into your school and see what that child's doing. Get over it.
Do you know what? It's even more frustrating when it is a school that is specifically targeted to helping kids with special needs.
Oh, it drives me nuts. Like fucking, it gets me. It fucking... I would spit chips, mate. Don't fucking sit there and pretend that you are doing all the fucking hard work. Right, cool. They go to school, they do the curriculum as per the Department of Education, but don't make me feel...
But the Department of Education is fucking shit. Let's be real. Like, do you remember in school, like, you'd get these kids and they'd be fucking smashing it, right? And then I'd be sitting there going, what the fuck is this?
I remember at one point looking at you in math and going, what the fuck are we doing here?
I was like, what the fuck? But then, do you know, I went to a different school and I'd had a different math teacher. I've never excelled so much in algebra in my life.
I went to a different school and I had one teacher watch me in math and I just started crying. He was the only one who really believed in me. And he's like, what's going on in your head? I'm like, the numbers are flying off the page. I can't put them back in. He goes, it sounds like you've got dyscalculia. He pulled me in once on lunch, tested me then and there. I fucking had dyscalculia and dyslexia. Once I found out and they changed the teaching style, I exceeded.
Yeah. But then see, I found that in high school, it was so hard for me to, like, it wasn't that I wasn't comprehending it, right? It was that how you're fucking explaining it, you're talking too fast.
Slow down.
You are talking too fast. I'm a 60. This is the first time you are teaching me this.
Yeah, you got to do step by step. You can't just go blah, blah, blah. No, do it yourself.
Fucking pi equals da 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 blah, 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 fucking aneurysm. Bang. Like.
Yeah, but like you could give me like say an equation like long division. Don't even try. Give me a budget. Give me 10 minutes. Like
yeah, because it's something that you're interested in too.
But it's something that I know how to do.
Put me in a science room.
Bang.
I passed my science room exam with flying colours. I was in and out of that exam fucking hall within 20 minutes. I got 98% on my forensics test. Art, forensics,
law. I did law.
I did a small little like unit of law. I hated the teacher, so I just like lost interest in it. There was something else that I got like really good.
I excelled in biology and chem, and then I did really well in business, being in my background.
Yeah. And
English, like.
Oh no, I was never good at English.
So
I could read though, but I was never good at English.
So I was a very slow reader, but my English teacher was so amazing. She would actually sit there with me and break down my assessments. Because like you asked me to write an essay on something, I'm going to go, what? You asked me to use fucking teal.
What is that?
Well, ask Brooke.
What is that? Because I remember in school it would be like your introduction.
Topic.
Evidence. Like, no, but this is how they used to word it to me, right? So you'd be like your introduction of like what's going to be discussed. Your body, like your first, like your paragraphs of each topic you're going to be speaking about, and then your conclusion.
That's how I thought it was, but no.
No. What is this fucking teal shit, mate?
I don't know, because I had one client come to me, and sometimes we help our clients with their homework because they don't have that additional support at home.
Yeah.
So we help them with their homework. She gave me this thing, and she goes, it's teal. I'm like,
what is that?
I'm like, I'm going to call Brooke. Brooke's our early childhood education specialist. She's been a teacher for the last nearly 20 years. She's a brilliant teacher.
Yeah.
So, but like I would go to school and I would be sending photos of my work to Brooke and I'd be like, what the fuck does this mean? And she would actually dot it out for me. You have to find this.
So what does
then we do this.
Actually mean? Do you know or no?
Topic, evidence, something, and something. Link. I know L is link. Topic, evidence.
So maybe it's the same, but it's just using
now they're
wording.
using like differently. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
so.
because your topic would be like your intro, and then your evidence would be like...
Oh, topic, explanation, evidence, link. Which,
and what,
yeah.
so you use teal in each paragraph, or is that how you structure your whole essay?
That's how you structure it, yeah.
So you only get one paragraph of evidence and then one paragraph of explanation?
I think so. I don't know. I think even teal might even be just the, like the brainstorm that you do, like the draft.
Okay.
Like, how you do, like, your brainstorming and then you write it? Like, like when you go to an exam?
Yeah, because then I feel like that goes against, like, grammar and punctuation.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about some myths here, right? And again, always, as we say, correct us if we're wrong. But let's bust some myths.
Autism level 3, you automatically get funding.
Nope!
They're actually trying to remove autism level...
One.
Yeah.
Because... this is my interpretation as well. As someone with ADHD, as someone with ASD level 1, exact same.
You think?
I think that's my personal opinion.
But like you've
of
said,
course, different traits.
Yeah.
Very different.
Everyone deals with it differently.
Yes.
Like I look at my family member that's diagnosed, I think he's level 2.
Mm-hmm.
He's level 2, but then I look at my other family member that is diagnosed with level 2 and they're...
Yeah, so you've got one that's, I know who you're talking about. So that first family member is diagnosed with ACD level 2, intellectual disability, and ADHD.
Okay, see, look, I don't really know too much.
And then the other one is depression, anxiety disorder, self-isolation, and ASD level 2.
Okay.
That's where it's very different. So like me, I'm unmedicated.
So there's multiple categories to each.
Yes.
Okay. See, I don't really know this crazy stuff.
With my ADHD, and I'm very open about me having ADHD, right? I do also have depression and anxiety disorder. Mm-hmm. Goes like a fucking roller coaster, bro. Like Luna Park roller coaster, yeah? But I also am unmedicated, and I choose to be unmedicated because I tried medication. I was on Ritalin, and it made me so aggressive.
I can't be medicated.
Could you imagine you medicated?
I can't.
You'd be so boring.
I've tried it before, and don't get me wrong, like there are times where like the waves of like, I don't know if I want to talk about what I'm diagnosed with.
You don't have to.
Okay. The way that I'm, like, the waves of like depression and stuff that come in for me and like how intensely like I feel them, I'm like, oh my God, I need a fucking Valium.
No shit, like my mum actually said to me the other day, I was having like full mental breakdown conniption. My mum's my rock, like I go to my mum with everything. If I don't go to you, I go to my mum.
Yeah.
Right? So she turned around to me, she goes, why don't you go and try the medication? My thing, and this is me, so shut the fuck up if you're a Karen, I'm too scared to put on the weight.
Yeah, I feel like, but I feel like that's the thing for a lot of people too. Like, I know people that literally are medicated. I have another family member that was diagnosed with like a psychosocial kind of disability, and I know someone that is diagnosed with drug-induced psychosis through people. They are meant to be medicated, but the whole reason they don't take their medication is because they blow up like a balloon when they're on it. I know
a lot of people who are on the depot say that they like their hunger hormones are just so heightened. Like I'm diagnosed with ADHD, dyslexia, dyscalculia, anxiety, depression disorder, and I also have an eating disorder. Right? So I have body dysmorphia and an eating disorder. So for me, that would be like detrimental. So I work with a psychologist and I have a beautiful support system that I can go to when I'm feeling that way, especially my partner, like God bless him. He is just fabulous when it comes to that. Yeah. That I feel comfortable enough to go to and I can do that. But then there are days where I just purge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, like, but I feel like it's a really valid reason not to want to get on medication, especially in the society that we live in.
Yeah,
like,
and I find it, like, being a BSP, like, I see it as such a big restrictive practice, but it is a great thing. Like, having medication and, like, looking at the history from where they started versus now, I can only imagine someone who was diagnosed with autism back then.
What do you mean? They used to give them fucking lobotomies.
Lobotomies, that's right. So, yeah, I would love to, but this is the weird part, I would love to go back in time and like watch one.
You can on YouTube. I've watched it. They go in underneath your top eyelid and go. There is actually, in America, there is actually still someone that is alive that had a lobotomy, and it is like it's like a president's daughter. an ex-president's daughter of a daughter or something like that. It's a part of a presidential family.
See, my dream job when I was younger, I would love to go work in an asylum. Like, you look at all these, like, movies that are coming out. I feel like
I'd go even more loopy. I'd end up needing to be put in the fucking padded room.
Could you imagine us two in there? Fuck!
I need a custom-made straitjacket. Like, when I lose my mind, I lose my mind. But going back to the whole medication thing, right? I've tried medication, but my biggest thing with the type of medication... What are you doing?
My knee just fucking...
I was like, are you having a stroke?
No, it's the surgery. I had the knee on. I can't bend it for too long. And then when I try to open it, it's like...
Going back to the medication thing, I've tried medication, and I found with the type of medication that I was put on, I feel nothing.
You feel like a zombie?
Yeah, like I can't cry, I can't be upset, I'm not even happy, I'm not even angry, I'm not even nothing, I'm literally just there.
Like,
yeah, like something so traumatic could happen to me, and I was like,
fuck no.
like, wow. Like, I was on medication, I think I was on medication when my dad died. And I was, yeah. And I was like, I think I was, I'm not too sure, or I could have just dissociated about
you went
the whole
straight
thing.
back to fucking work, and you were fine.
Yeah, and I was like,
whoa.
Okay. Like, wow. What do I do?
Another myth, a behaviour support plan guarantees more funding. No.
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
No. I wish I had that power to get people more funding, but unfortunately, we don't. It contributes evidence, but doesn't guarantee anything, especially like with things like restrictive practices. Like, for example, with someone who might abscond in the vehicle, like in a moving vehicle, there can be recommendations for a 5-point harness, which looks like a racing harness. So it pretty much goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yep, okay.
Like, it's like a pram, but like a race harness. Like when a race car, like they have to strap in, right?
Yeah.
So, and then
it's like a baby seat car seat.
There you go, yeah. So we have to provide substantial evidence to say why this person needs it. Like, I used to work with a participant who had caused 7 car accidents.
Wow.
7 car accidents. A young boy would jump in the front seat and cover his mum's eyes. He thought it was funny.
I'm okay. This might...
Like, it's bad. Like, it's traumatic, and trigger warning. Trigger. Nah. But it was really bad. He caused 7 car accidents to a point where the mum was petrified to drive with him in the car.
Oh, I would never drive with him in the car ever again until he was, like, concreted to the seat.
So, but then we presented that evidence, didn't get approved because it's restrictive. But...
Okay, so what do you want? Her to just wipe out a fucking family? Or
but
her and her child?
Yeah, it caused so many problems. Like, those sorts of things. Even I've got a participant at the moment, a restrictive practice is locking the front door at night.
Yeah, but it's not... Yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's not necessarily to be like, you are not allowed out there. No, she's a wanderer.
Yeah, she does abscond, but we have to present the evidence like, okay, what are we going to do to help this participant to stop doing that? What trainings can we do? Can we implement visual aids for her to express why she wants to go outside prior to going out there?
Also, we should preface, like, a restrictive practice does not necessarily mean, like, it's not necessarily because you're not allowed to do that. It is simply for your safety. Like, the participant that you're talking about.
The participant for them and those around them.
Yeah. So it's not because she's not allowed to. It's because she is a very quiet individual and she's non-verbal.
Yeah. She can walk out.
She can just walk out and nobody would know she's gone.
And also she doesn't have that understanding of
social awareness.
Yeah, she doesn't have social awareness just yet. Like, we're working on it. But she's also like, she'll walk out and just jump in someone's car.
Yeah.
So we're teaching her
safety.
Yeah, we're teaching her the vehicle recognition. Whose vehicles can she go in? What's a safe vehicle? Yeah. Safety walking up and down the street. So she'll be working with an AHA and they'll walk up the street and they'll learn about, stopping and looking for cars and, working with her on that, building her independence, but safely. Because we don't want to have to be walking with her holding her hand. We want to be able to walk side by side.
Yeah.
Or even give her that space to walk by herself. She's an adult.
Yeah.
And just because she can't take not take care of herself, but because she needs additional support doesn't mean that she can't do things by herself.
100%.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. I love her.
If my friend got it, I should. Stop right there. Your
Let's
friend
stop.
is not blood related to you, so it's not even hereditary to you.
Oh, yeah, bad. And I've had a participant once. He said, well, I know someone who is fully living in a house with their family and the NDIS is paying for it. What?
I think you're getting confused with DHS there.
And the housing department?
Yeah.
That ain't got fucking nothing to do with me. Like,
It can, but like DHS and NDIS can be linked in.
they can work together,
in particular cases.
Yeah.
But you're probably getting confused with DHS.
Well, like so this particular client, I worked with them in the justice system. So they were a part of a program that the justice system has established. It's called the Kiss for Arc program. I think it's a great program.
I've never heard of it.
It's like pretty much a program where they allow, not offenders, but charged people who have been charged with, say, for example, assault, battery, those sorts of things, to rehabilitate into the community with the support of NDIS. So it's for those who are diagnosed
with like schizophrenia,
psychosis, those sorts of things. And pretty much what they do is they come to me, and then, or at the time they would come to me, and then we would help them rehabilitate and keep them working with the NDIS plans. Which then...
that's why they have like line items like trying to find a job and keep a job.
Finding a job and keeping a job, those sorts of things. Housing searching, like those sorts of things as well. But then because this person needed help finding a home, he was in a halfway at the time, we linked him in with Melbourne Housing.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it is a very long wait list.
It's so long.
But we linked him in with Melbourne Housing. He was provided a home, which he's living in to this day, and he takes such good care of it. Like, that home is his baby.
Yeah. I have so many things to say about the public housing thing, but I'll keep my mouth shut. Because it's such a fucking flawed system.
I think that's where I get very grateful.
Do you know my mum, right? This is how flawed it is. I'm 24 years old. My mum, when I was younger, was a single mum because my mum and dad had split up, and she still, to the day that I was 18, was still on that fucking waiting list. She applied when I was 6 months old.
Fucking hell.
She was still.
And your mum always worked.
That was the problem, because my mum always worked, but my mum was working a like minimum wage job.
It's so fucked up.
And it was like she couldn't get it at all.
I hate the housing system. Sorry, but
I feel like if you're a single parent, female or like mother or father, I feel like if you're earning like crazy amounts, like 200 grand a year, like why are you even applying for public housing? Go buy a house. You can definitely go and get like, or a rental. Like, come on.
Do something.
You're going to get approved for a rental. Stop holding up the fucking line for people that really fucking need it. But I feel like if you are a single parent, male or female, or whatever you are, right?
Whatever you choose to be.
I think if you are under like a certain threshold, say like, especially in this living crisis that we're in, $75,000 a year on a salary package, I don't care what anyone says, that's minimum wage. That's $1,100 a week after tax. You take $500 a week out of rent.
It's still enough.
You're left
groceries.
You're left with $600. Then you go and do your groceries. You're left with, let's say, $3. Right?
Put aside maybe like 10-20%
Petrol,
for
baby
bills.
formula, nappies, da-da-da-da-da. Because if you apply for Centrelink, you need to be earning, I think it's like $45,000 a year. So they're not getting any extra income. So let them get public housing. The fuck?
Preach.
Because public housing goes off of, like, I know someone that's got public housing. She got it through domestic violence, and the rent on it went off of her wage, right? So she was a traffic controller.
Yeah.
Her rent was like her rent was like $350 a week, but if she lost her job and her income decreased and she went on Centrelink, I'm pretty sure the rent would have dropped. And it also goes off who's living in the house and the income of the household. Don't get me started on public housing because it really fucks me off. It's really flawed. And it's really sad because it does link in with NDIS with some things.
Yeah.
Because if you're on disability, I feel like automatically the government should be like, and if someone is a carer for you, Come on.
I know. It's really hard.
Come on.
Another myth, more reports equals more funding. No, sweetie.
Great to have more reports, but let's be real.
Look, let's put it this way, the more the merrier, but at the end of the day, they're going to look at what is said in those reports. So quality of evidence matters more than quantity.
Yep.
Quality over quantity.
Yep.
So that's why you always want to try and find like an amazing
OT
or
AHA.
BSP. AHAs actually can't write reports. If
Oh,
you've
take
got an
that out
AHA that's writing anything other than observation.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
Observations.
if they're writing anything for you other than observation,
watch yourself.
no. Reports should only be completed by allied health professionals. And like a support coordinator can do a report, but it's a report of support.
It's almost like a recommendation letter.
Like, well, through their plan, we implemented this and this. We found that this worked and that didn't work, so we would prefer to switch it. We noticed that they were consistently calling on a weekend, needing support. Mm-hmm. So we want to increase the hours on a weekend.
Yeah.
Those sorts of things. But at the end of the day, the best person that can help you in a quality report is that occupational therapist.
Yeah.
By the way, we're hiring an occupational therapist. Reach out.
But they're so hard to find.
Oh my god, I don't know how these people are hiring so many fucking OTs. I've been looking for a fucking OT since I opened the company.
Yeah, it's so hard, and they're so expensive. I mean, look, they do 4 years of schooling.
Oh yeah,
crazy how much schooling they do, 100%, and they need to be paid that much. They do so much.
Mate, I'm not trying to sound cocky here or anything, yeah?
Yeah.
I like to pay my staff above the award wage because I like to make sure that they're taken care of. You're doing all the hard work, the least I can do is make sure that you're getting a suitable wage. I've got 18-year-olds that are earning $2,500 in a fortnight.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I wish I was making that kind of money.
I didn't even
back then.
much, and I'm staffing manager.
But, you have a very good pay rate.
I do.
Thank you.
But these bitches are earning more than me, and I'm like, and you're still coming to me?
But yeah,
I don't really care. I've worked so much in my life that I'm I don't even give a shit.
Even our allied health professionals, I think they make more than 70% of the chargeable rate.
Oh, yeah. Do they?
I gave them more than 70%.
Yeah.
So, because I want them to come back and I want them to stay long term. So I give them that.
I need to put the heater here. My ankles.
I was about to say, why is the heater not here? Deep breath. So, what makes a strong report? Here we go. The correct fucking name.
Yeah. Easy to read.
Yes, very easy to read because remember the client would want to read it and understand it too. 100% easy read report. Not to say make it quick because I know
make
for
it flow good.
Yeah, I know for a fact, and I've been told by NDIS representatives they don't even fucking read the report.
Which is.
We put in all that effort and you don't even fucking read it.
Did they put it through a system?
I don't know. But they say they don't even read it.
I wonder if they put it through a system and it scans for certain words or.
Yeah. Well, I know that they could use ChatGPT and summarize it. But you got someone doing all that work, spending nearly $3,000 on a fucking report. Have the decency to fucking read it.
Also outlining clear recommendations. Even if you highlight it, put it in bold. That's your recommendation. OT recommend. Because I've read an OT report once and I'm like, so what are you recommending?
Yeah, where's the recommendation? They go, we haven't done it yet. Then why the fuck am I reading it?
Why have you sent this through to me without a recommendation? Useless to me. The fuck? Come on.
No. Objective observations. I have one kid who was struggling to read in the classroom and unfortunately he didn't have the funding for a TA, for a teacher assistant. So we implemented a C-pen.
Yeah.
Right?
What is a C-pen?
It looks like a big highlighter. And what it does is it reads the word and then says it.
Oh, okay.
So it reads it to you.
Yeah.
It's a more technical way of speech to text.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. Yep.
So-
Gotcha.
This pen cost us like nearly $2,000.
What?
They're fucking expensive. Right?
Sometimes I feel like they just slap a number on things.
Bad. Use fucking ChatGPT, guys. Get an I do it now. I get an iPad, my iPad, and I'll highlight the text and I'll go speak. And I'm listening to it whilst I'm doing stuff. Like if I'm at work and I need to study, to multitask, I'll be writing a report, but I'm listening to my work.
Yeah.
It's like my background noise, because we always have to work with like something on in the background or music. That's my background noise.
It's such a weird feeling. Like if I don't have anything on in the background, I'm like, oh my
I
god,
can hear my thoughts.
something bad's gonna happen.
I'm like, I can hear my thoughts.
I think I might be OCD.
Maybe.
Because like honestly, if I don't have anything playing on like in the background, and I don't like, it's not like, oh, I need to be on the phone to someone or I need to listen to music. No, like I just need background noise. And if I don't have it, I literally can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't function.
I don't know
like
what's going
when
on.
I'm getting ready in the morning, YouTube video. When I'm driving in the morning and I'm still waking up, YouTube video. When I
While you're driving?
Yeah, like I put it in my phone holder and like lock my phone and it.
Oh, you just listen
still
to
plays
it. Yeah, I do that too. Like I will like have friends on the background, or I bring my mum on my way home, and that's like our time to have our.
No, I'm not so
bitch
much.
and sesh.
I'm not.
You and I talk on the phone a lot in the car.
Yeah.
You and
But I
do.
get to a point, and I'm pretty sure Portia, I'll be like, yeah.
And I go, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Do you know
Love
what
you.
I do to my mum? And I'm so glad that we have like a mutual understanding. I'm like, all right. And she's like, all right, love you, bye. I'm like,
My mum does that, and I'm like, no. What are you doing right now other than being my fucking mother? Nothing is more important than me. Not my brother.
walking around with their little chihuahua. I love him. I would
She
steal him.
thought that she lost him. On my way here, I rang her. And she's like, oh my god, I can't find Cooper. I'm like, Mum, he's probably like right fucking behind you. Just turn around. He was having a shit, the poor thing. She's running around. Cooper!
Jen, if Cooper ever goes missing, don't come to my town. Moving on. Next one, round robin. We're going to finish the sentences. For example, I wish families knew. Is it okay if so-and-so? Ready, spaghetti? Espresso! All right, finish the sentence. I wish families knew.
That I'm a human as well, and that I need a break.
Yep. Now ask me. I feel like we should bounce one
Okay.
off of each other.
I wish families knew.
Mate, no, like a different
Oh.
one. A different one.
It's okay if...
You're sick.
Yes, absolutely. It's okay if you're sick and like you can't come to your session. That's so fine.
Yeah.
During that time, we can do other things. Like, cool, no worries. Yep, you've adhered to the cancellation policy. Yes, it's late notice. Unfortunately, we do have to charge it, but that time's not going to be wasted.
Yeah, we'll use it for like resources or something.
Resources, planning, lesson plans, reports,
Yeah.
those sorts of things. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Please don't.
Contact me outside of work hours.
Yeah. Unless you're dying, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Next.
Remember that.
Elevator music, insert here. I can't think.
Normal. Standard. Remember that. Funding is there to be used.
We said that last episode.
Remember that.
A few moments later.
Remember that.
Reports take time.
Fuck, that was so quick.
I know, right? Anonymous stories / really fucked up stories that we've heard.
Yeah.
Or seen or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
A good example was, I actually thought of this last night and I messaged Portia straight away. I was scrolling on an NDIS page and it was this lady.
Who pretty much felt like she had been punished because she spoke up
Yeah.
about what they needed. And this must have been an arrogant planner. I hope it was a mistake. I
Yeah.
hope it was just
I followed the page
area.
to like find, like see if an update comes. So if by the time the next one, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one had come up, so someone had received an NDIS plan that totaled to $1.
Not even joking.
Like,
I don't
not
know-
even,
I
I'll
don't-
insert a photo of the post
But we'll scribble a lot of things out.
here.
You see that?
But Yeah, pretty
one
much.
singular dollar.
$1 for improved
Like, that's
daily
not
living.
even enough to have a... No, that was a...
That's like 1 kilometre.
No, Portia, that was $1 for the whole plan.
I know, yeah. It was the whole plan. It
The
literally
whole
said,
plan.
your plan, like, you know,
Let
if
me
you find
read
it,
it.
we'll read it. Yeah, it's
Read
in the
it.
foot. But yeah, but they had said that they had felt like they were being
Punished
punished.
because they were speaking up about something. Let me see, I'm finding it. Essentially, it was like she had spoken up about something. She's in a wheelchair. Her wheelchair's failing. Oh, it's he or she. I can't remember who to go. They, whatever. They're in a wheelchair. The wheelchair's failing. The tires are bald on the wheelchair. Something else. I can't remember.
Which,
Anyway,
if you never knew, like for someone who receives a wheelchair from the NDIS, of course, they have to go through like a lot of prerequisites to be able to have that on their plan. And they also are provided additional funding. It's called like assistive technology repairs.
Yeah.
So if they ever need repairs or new tires, those sorts of things is included. So it's like a separate category.
Yeah, but I think that should be like that category itself. It's great, but also it's like, it's technology, like things are going to be faulty.
Oh, 100%.
I don't feel like if someone is given a faulty wheelchair, they should be there, that funding should then replace that faulty wheelchair. No, they were given a faulty wheelchair, replace it, and then anything that goes wrong with the replacement
That's when
comes out of it. That's just my like moral compass of that.
I guess that's where like our moral compass comes into play. Like that's what we think of, but then we also have to think of like the rules and regulations of the NDIS.
Yeah.
So,
That's
but like this story that you sent me, I was like, bitch, shit hit the fan. Like, how could you fucking look? I hope for that person's sake that was just a fucking error, and I hope it wasn't just someone trying to be a smartass. This is exactly what we're talking about when planners think that they're on a pedestal.
Yeah, a little bit of a power trip, yeah.
Listen, you're not King Charles, you're fucking Meghan Markle. Let's not go there, okay?
Yeah, literally.
Hate that
But like
bitch.
one singular dollar, that's not even enough to have a plan manager.
It's not even enough for kilometres. Like, it's 1 kilometre.
Yeah, it's nothing. And that they were saying something in there where it was like, oh, they now have like no support. Like they usually have support workers every day.
They would need to.
Right? And they were saying like, now they have to get themselves on a plane. They're based in WA.
They're probably coming to speak to Bill Shorten.
Who fucking knows? But they're getting on a plane by themselves. They're going to struggle. They've got a pressure sore because they haven't been able to get out of bed. I'm assuming like family's going to be helping them like get on the plane. And
You
stuff
would
like
hope
that.
so, yeah.
But it's like, that is fucking crazy. That is crazy. I sent it to Portia with the context of before I like properly read it, because I seen the photo of like $1. I was like, you're kidding. I sent it to you with the...
Like, you're literally like,
I was
this has
like,
to be a
let's
joke.
message this person, because I thought it was a page. It was shared
Into
a page from a WA NDIS page. Am I making sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was looking in a Victorian page and I was like, this person's in Victoria, like let's help them. But then I seen that they were in WA, so we can't, like, we don't have support workers in WA. Like,
Hopefully, one day.
one day. At the moment, we don't. But I was like, this is fucking nuts. That is fucking crazy.
I know.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, surely that person that sent that plan out, like, that has to be
A joke.
a joke. Like, and I hope there's consequences for that, whether it was a
100%.
mistake or not.
There has to be consequences for those sorts
Because
of things.
imagine how much distress you've caused that person.
I know. They could be diagnosed with, like, something mental. You never know.
Literally. Like, if I was on NDIS and I got that plan,
Conniption.
yeah, I would drop dead.
Right there.
That is insane. And I feel so sorry for them, and I hope I will search for an update.
Oh, and if you are watching this, please reach out to us, because we'd love to help you.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. I love doing that kind of work, like giving back.
Yeah.
So,
No charge.
we'd love to help you if you need the help. Please reach out.
Yeah. Because, like, stuff like that, it's just, like, completely fucked up. That is so fucked.
So wrong.
Fuck, what else happened this week? Check on your clients.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you haven't heard from them for a while.
Please check on them.
Please check on them.
That didn't happen this week, but that happened a couple weeks ago with...
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check on them.
Yeah, we unfortunately had a participant pass away.
And we heard it from the support worker, not even the family.
Yeah.
The support worker told us, and then when we tried to say like, oh, where can we send flowers to, or is there a memorial service that we can come to just to, you know, send our respect, the family told us no, they wouldn't let us go.
Yeah.
And they just cremated him.
Oh, was he cremated?
He was cremated, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So we had like a moment of silence here for him.
Yeah. He was so lovely too. I loved him so much.
He was so nice.
I felt shattered eyes because I was meant to go and do like a meet and greet with, not a meet and greet, like just like catch up with him.
Yeah, we used to catch up with him like every single week.
Yeah, he was like, let's go for coffee all the time. I felt shit eyes because I was sick, remember? And I was like, I can't go. And he had like, he was like a sick participant.
Yeah, he had pneumonia.
Yeah, I couldn't go, and I don't think pneumonia is how he passed away, but
I don't know. They wouldn't tell me.
yeah, well, yeah, it is what it is.
It is, yeah. And then unfortunately having to make those phone calls like to the plan manager and to the NDIS and like, hey, like we're just letting you know, like he's passed away.
Yeah, actually, let's touch on that because when I fucking rang the NDIS to let them know that he had passed away, because I had literally, it wasn't long after I started with
I reckon it was like a week after you got pissed on by the dog.
No, it was not long after I had become a support coordinator,
Yeah.
and he wasn't very techie savvy.
No, so
And
we always had to go see him face to face like if we needed
and
something
I
signed.
literally had to mail him his third-party consent form.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I had literally just gotten it back, and NDIS still hadn't put it on his file yet. So when I rang to say like, hey, blah, 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 has, you know, unfortunately passed away, I had to jump through all these hurdles, and I understand, but like, I'm giving you a company name, I'm giving you his NDIS number, like, I'm not asking for confidential, I'm telling you.
Hey, he's passed away. We're
Yeah.
giving you that. And they're
You
like,
are-
oh, we're going to ring him to find out. Well, okay, so who you fucking calling, Heaven? Like, when you told me that they said we're going to ring him,
I was like, what the hell?
how the fuck do you ring a deceased person?
Wouldn't you ring their emergency contact?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he lived with a family member.
He did live with a family member who was a primary caregiver, who was
Yeah.
lovely as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we tried to reach out to her, but of course she was going through so much. Like it was
Yeah.
very sudden.
Yeah.
You know, we did our best, and we wanted to send flowers, and
Yeah.
we even offered our dietitian to make them some meals while they were mourning.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, it was really like, I don't know, like I feel like, yes, like sometimes you have to take the emotion out of shit. Like it's shit, but that's what you gotta
realistically,
do.
they're human.
Yeah. But when I rang the NDIS, I was like, they were so like sterile about it. And I was like, look, I have sent through my third party consent form. I'm not too sure if it matters. But, you know, I'm just trying to inform you that like if anything gets built out of his plan or anything like that, he has passed away, like you need to close his file.
Yeah.
Like, it was like this massive hurdle to jump through, which I understand. But at the same time, it's like,
And then
everything
we called,
has circumstances.
like you had to call all of the...
You had to call the Brotherhood. Let them know.
You had to call all of his providers, like his therapists and stuff, and let them know that he had passed on.
Yeah, so that they stopped bothering the family.
Yeah, because then all they did was they sent us their remaining invoices and everything that needed to be paid, and we sent that off to the plan manager, advised the plan manager that they would cease and that they needed to process all the remaining invoices, and then they closed their account.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We had easier luck with the plan managers closing the account than the
NDIS.
fucking NDIS.
Yeah.
But, like, do you know what another thing that gets me with the NDIS? You always get a fucking different answer.
Yeah, you know.
I could ring and be like, what's the cancellation policies? And they go, oh, it's as per the pricing arrangement, short notice cancellations of 48 hours. Someone else will be like, it's 7 days. Another person will be like, there is no such thing as cancellation.
And that goes back to the thing, like, everything is constantly changing, but they're not telling anyone. They're just putting it on their website under a random 20 tabs.
I knew someone that was actually working at the NDIS inquiries.
Yeah.
Would work with them. They have to undergo 3 months of training. Right? 3 months of training, apparently. Invasive training. Allegedly. This is what I was told. So whether it's true or not, I'd love to know. I would love to hear from the NDIS.
Yeah.
I would love to have someone from the NDIS fucking sit here and tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I think that would be, like, so informal.
How cool would that be?
Informative. Be great for us, too. You'd see me here with a notepad.
Did you get that? Fucking hell.
I'd be going back to that podcast every day.
Do you know what the worst part is though? Is like you get someone who knows exactly what they're talking about, who gives you all the right answers, and they go, oh yeah, I'll send that to you in an email. Never hear from them.
Or they'll send it like 3 days later and you look at it and you're
Mate,
like, what the fuck
I
is that?
rang 2 weeks ago with a participant on the phone because my third party consent, I don't know, they couldn't find it or they couldn't fucking open the document, whatever. The mum was on the phone with me and I'm like, I just want a copy of her NDIS plan, please, because the plan manager is saying that this category is agency managed, but I've had a representative say it's not. Right?
Yep.
Still waiting on that fucking NDIS plan. They go, yep, I've just emailed it to you. Got the case number, everything, still no plan.
And do you know what? How long have you been in the NDIS? Almost
7 years.
7 years, yeah, right? I rang up on Portia's behalf the other day. How many times have, like, you said to them, our email is da-da-da-da-da?
Oh, do you know what that was?
They had the wrong email on file for, like, fucking 7
And
years.
I updated it, right? I updated it as well on my portal, and they're still trying to say it's wrong. Do you know what that was for? Just to accept a request of service that they had just processed the day after. After that phone call. They hadn't even put it in yet. Because I check that every week. Because you've got 5 days to accept it.
Yeah.
I check it every week to make sure I don't miss anything. Because again, with all the new updates, like you have to check everything. There's nothing there.
Some people take their life too seriously. But, yeah, no, like some things you gotta jump through hurdles. But then sometimes I feel like I get on the phone and I'm like, hang on a minute, are you even gonna ask me for
Who I am?
my third party consent form?
Or I get ones that are like just so amazing. And I'm shattered that you can't just ring them back directly. Like that guy that I spoke about last week, Paul, who helped me with he showed me how to do the bulk billing. I wish I had direct contact details for
I
him.
wish NDIS had training
Do you remember when we went to the expo and we spoke to those ladies from the NDIS? They couldn't even give us a straight answer. I'm like, oh, is there a training webinar or whatever on bulk billing? And she goes, I don't know. Look at the website.
I was standing there like,
Aren't you from the fucking NDIS? You're literally wearing the purple fucking badge with the green love heart cunt. I know that you're from the fucking NDIS because you're sitting in front of NDIS.
yeah.
Don't fucking sit there and say, I don't know, check the website. Do it for me.
One of the ladies was really, really helpful.
She was good, and then she told the other one to shut up because she
Yeah.
was just a dumbass.
She was kind of like the girl that was really helpful. She was like, oh, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I know we do webinars on this. Like, maybe it's included in that. But the other lady was like, that's a very specific question.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Give you like 5 different questions and then you pick which one you want to answer?
Wing it and then send it and it's wrong and then like for 6 months.
At least I'm fucking asking.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
People, NDIS, sort your shit out, please. For the love of God, make my life easy.
I feel like there's so many good people that work there, but I feel like sometimes the bad outweighs the good.
Unfortunately, that is
Yeah.
the case that
Like,
we face.
like if something really good happens to you, like obviously you're going to remember it, but if something really bad and horrible happens to you, it's going to stand out.
Look, I'm one of those people, like, I get it. There are that many people working at the NDIS, and there are that many people who are saying so much shit about them and abusing them every day. So I do say, like,
I
on the
think
phone...
we're coming from a place of frustration, though.
Yeah, we're not coming from a place of hate or resentment. It's just a place of frustration because I get it. You guys are literally there for general questions only.
Yeah.
Right? And I get that. You guys are inquiries, you're not the safeguards. So,
But I feel like that is a general question.
yeah, that was just stupid. That she should have known. If you're coming to an expo, you need to be ready to answer any fucking question that someone could throw at you.
Yeah.
Or, hey,
be
or,
like, hang on a minute.
That's
let
a
me
great
have
question.
A look.
Yeah, let me have a quick check. That's a great question. Let me have a quick look. Do you want to come back in 5 minutes? Go have a look around. I'll get that ready for you when you come back. Don't just say, oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Find the fucking answer.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like
Um,
to see us again.
Well, you don't really have a fucking choice. So our episodes drop every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Stay tuned. But yeah, don't forget to like, follow, especially on our platform. So we have PBS with Portia, Unique Traits Community Services as well, and Regulate Code.
Which is coming soon.
Jumpers
Sponsored.
coming soon. Keep an eye out. But yeah, thanks for listening to our crap once again. You clearly must have liked it because you fucking come back.
Yeah. And let's see where this goes, guys.
Bye, fuckers.
Bye!
Oh!